I hated every minute of it. Like I did not want to do it. But then I thought about, when I was up there, you know, I'm 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 here to support Cassie.
Kid Cudi is breaking his silence on testifying in Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial. The rapper joined Alex Cooper on the August 13th episode of Call Her Daddy and reflected on how reluctant he was to take the stand, noting that he decided to show up to court in jeans and a motorcycle jacket in protest.
I was just I was there because I had to be. Like I first they asked, I said no. They asked again, I said no. Then I got subpoenaed. And I was like, shit, no. Then I'm thinking about like, what do I wear, man? Do I have to be like suit or something? I was like, man, this shit. This is what I'm wearing today. I'm going to shit in this. I don't go, I'm not dressing up for this shit. Like wearing some hard bottoms to shit. I'm wearing some almonds and I'm coming in there with my Levi's and my leather jacket, and that's it, you know?
Despite his negative mindset going in, Cudi went on to explain how he ultimately realized he wanted to do his part to be there for former flame Cassie Ventura, who delivered her own bombshell 3-day testimony in the case, claiming that Combs had manipulated her into a years-long cycle of abuse.
I hated every minute of it. Like I did not want to do it. But then I thought about, when I was up there, you know, I'm 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 here to support Cassie. And, you know, Cassie is my friend, and I love her and I want to see her do well. When I saw her get married, I was so happy for her, that she found someone, her person. When I saw that she was having kids, I was like, oh, this is so awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I've always just wanted to see her, thrive and do well and be happy, because I know she was living a nightmare. And I just was there to support her. That's what kind of gave me peace with it when I sat down in that chair. It was just about, damn, I don't want to do this, to being like, oh man, I gotta like hold homegirl down and like, you know, look out for her.
Cassie dated Cudi in 2011 while she was on and off with Combs, and Cudi testified that he believes Combs allegedly broke into his house and torched his car upon finding out about the day and night artist's relationship with Cassie, which Cudi said ended shortly afterward. Combs has denied any involvement in the incident and was acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering charges in the trial. He remains behind bars while awaiting sentencing on his conviction for transportation to engage in prostitution. Cudi shared on Call Her Daddy that despite having made peace with that time in his life, it felt undeniably surreal back then.
It was crazy, man. Like, you know, man, in the moment it was just crazy. Like I have I had a hard time understanding if it was reality. Like I was like, am I in a movie? What the is going on? But it was, just chaotic and intense. Um and you know, I I I wasn't like I was already out of my mind dealing with my own personal. So um I was really just like it, you know? Like I just was willing to walk into the fire and so it's just it was just I always thought about it before all this stuff happened and it came out again. Um I just over the years I just thought about it as like just some wild that happened in my rock and roll life. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, you know, It was just some crazy shit that happened, you know?
Cudi added that he's revisiting all that and more in his upcoming memoir, including his rock bottom moment and road to recovery from addiction.
2016 was bad too. That's when I finally went to rehab. Um, because I relapsed and started using again. Um, I would say from 2015 to 2016, it was like the decline getting just darker and darker and darker. And um suicide was on my mind like all the time. Like I would like daydream about this, you know? And I just when I finally when I relapsed and I was like kind of faced with this reality, like, damn, like it's been 6 years since I've used this and I thought I was past that. And I'm obviously not. Like, that was fucking me up, you know. It was just kind of like, man, I don't want to go in circles. Like, I'm supposed to like be off this shit. I'm getting older. Like, I'm in my 30s. Like, people don't want to keep seeing you be a up. You got to get your life together, bro. You're not in your 20s no more. You're not just out here. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like this reality check I needed, and I went and got help. You know, I'm glad I did at the time. At that time, because you know, something would have happened for sure. You know what I mean? And uh, ever since then, like I haven't been like, yeah, I get down about some things, but then I get over it. Like before, hit me for like weeks. Something bad happens, I'm like in the house for weeks, just like miserable. But you know, ever since 2016, I've been like 1,000 times better.
The artist went on to share that he's only found more fulfillment through his relationship with wife Lola, whom he married earlier in 2025, and how her support has helped make a lifelong dream come true.
I thought I was happy before, but she just put a little extra sauce on it. You know, I feel totally complete and at peace, you know, because before her, there was something missing. You know, it was always something missing. I was happy, right? We talked about that journey from rehab and whatever. So I was happy, but I always felt that something was missing. And I've always been like, it's always been my dream to like be married and have more kids and like build a little posse of children and like, you know, and to have someone that, you know, wants that and respects you and, you know, uplifts you in your darkest moments when you're not feeling confident about work or whatever it may be, like that's there for you and is a real best friend, you know?